Well, TGIF, happy Friday to you. It is finally the end of the week. It is the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Good morning. I am Tyler Glen, and this is the Tyler Glen Show. Thank you so much for being here and for being part of what was really an incredible week. And we continue to dig out from the incredible snowfall we got locally. But we're getting into a nice weekend filled with sunshine, warm temperatures, barbecues will be going. Sidewalks will be clear. I think we're in the clear now. Happy Friday. Happy International Women's Day. If you are a woman, I would like to say we love you. We want to celebrate you. We're going to take a look at some of the finest women in all the world here today. We'll celebrate them on the show. And that's not all. Garth Brooks has got a new bar he's opening in Nashville. We'll take a quick look at that. News that Jake Paul is going to fight. He's going to fight Mike Tyson. It's been confirmed. Jake Paul fights Mike Tyson. I am a little bit worried about this. Mike Tyson is he's a killer. He is literally a killer. He bites people's ears off. And I'm not a huge Jake Paul fan, but he is a relatively successful streamer. And let's just cut to the chase. I'm scared for anybody who's going to climb in the ring with Mike Tyson. This is bad news, and it's not going to end well. I do have good news. If you're a fan of this 90s sitcom star, he is retooling another sitcom, and I can't wait to see it. I'm a huge fan. I'm kind of a little giddy this morning with this entertainment news. I'll be sharing it with you. Also, if you've got an iPhone, an iPad, maybe a bunch of iPhones lying around, and you're wondering what they're worth, Apple has updated their trade-in values, and we'll take a look at that this morning. Also, if you're trying to lose weight and you think to yourself, maybe I just need that Ozempic and I need to jab myself with that needle, that's what's going to help. That's going to set me on the right path. There is a new pill out today by the makers of Ozempic that are threatening to kind of upend the whole diet industry. And this is Oprah has got an Ozempic special coming up. We've got the 10 healthiest drinks for you to sip according to dietitians. And if you weren't anxious flying on an airplane, well, you will be after today's show because we've got one airplane struck by lightning and it's caught on film. What happens when a plane gets struck by lightning exactly? Does everybody come off the plane like they do in the movies where you got all their faces, looks like they've been rubbed in charcoal and their hair is standing on end and they're just, oh. Am I in Albuquerque? Where am I? Is it like that? What happens exactly? And in San Francisco, a wheel actually fell off the airplane as it was taken off. Look at that. Look at little Jimmy. Watch that airplane go. Oh, shucks. Look what the hell just fell. Smashed a bunch of cars. No one was hurt, thankfully. We'll take a look at that. We'll see if we've got video to show you there. Let's take a look outside. And boy, what an improvement. Not in our camera situation, but look at, there's actually roads under that snow. There's roads under there. I knew it all along that there was asphalt under all that snow. And we're seeing it. We're seeing some ball of light out to the east. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've seen it. I don't know what to make of it. I feel like an ancient person of the earth seeing the glowing globe for the first time. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. Our roads are looking fantastic. We do have a few snow-covered sections. Here is your live update of the road situation. I wish that the city of Brandon roads were quite this good. We have got a lot of work to do in Brandon. They have really been doing their best to get out there and get things cleaned up, but they're calling it they've escalated it. It's a snow emergency, or it's a I can't remember how it's worded exactly, but they've escalated it. They're saying, okay, I don't know what that means exactly, but because they've been going 24 hours a day to get this thing cleaned up. And now I guess they'll go 36 hours a day. I'm not sure. We are going to spring forward on Saturday. Don't forget about that. When you go to bed on Saturday night, make sure you push those. All of a sudden, your clock makes a weird sound. I don't know why I did that. But you push your clock. What is 7 o'clock this morning will be 8 o'clock come Monday. And the evenings are going to be bright, and the snow is going to melt. It's going to be awesome. So there is your road situation. Let's take a look at our temperature. That's the last hurdle we've got to get through this morning. It is brutal. There's no two ways about it. It is really awful. Minus 31 with the wind chill. But we can get through this. Once we get out of this morning, once you get yourself to work, once you accomplish what you need to accomplish this morning, the rest of the day is gravy. +4 on Sunday, +5 on Monday. 0 Saturday, and nothing but sunshine. Nothing but sun as far as the eye can see. Look at this. Look at all the sunshine. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Yeah, bring it on, baby. I was at Kuipers yesterday picking up my hot dog buns. I'm ready for the weekend for hot dogs. Tube steaks. Tube steaks for you. Tube steaks for you. Tube steaks all around, baby. Tube steaks all around, baby. Okay, taking a look at our wind chill. Okay, so we showed you the temperature. Not good. Not good. Our air temperature this morning is really, really cold. We're in the purple. But that will change quickly. So, again, we'll get through this morning. But what about wind? Where's the wind chill? Also got to let you know that coming up after 7:30 this morning, we're going to talk to Lindsay from Westman Shuttle, new business in town. And it is exactly as advertised. Westman Shuttle. It is a shuttle mainly to take people to Winnipeg. Popular for taking people into Winnipeg. For those out of our region, we're about 120 miles to the west of Winnipeg. That's our nearest major center. Things like doctor's appointments and stuff like that. And, rides to the airport for sun seekers. Be able to do that. Anyway, I'm going to ask him this morning if he'll take me to Vegas. Will he? We go anywhere, man. Okay, well, will you drive me to Vegas? Maybe I don't fly too good. Maybe I'm a little nervous about these airplanes getting hit by lightning. Wheels coming off. Maybe can you drive me to Vegas? We were in Los Angeles one time, and our cab driver, I asked him, I said, where's the furthest you ever went? And he said Vegas, 4.5 hours. I think for us, what would it be, 3 days? Has anybody driven to Vegas? I've only flown there. I think it'd be 3 days. Anyway, let's see who we've got in chat. Let's welcome aboard. It is a Friday. It's Friday. Let's say good morning to you. It's good to see you. Welcome aboard. It's finally Friday again, and we'll have the keyboard. We're going to try and get to the keyboard before we have to say goodbye to everybody in 45 minutes, because everybody gets the show the first hour. You get it on TikTok, you get it on YouTube and Facebook and X. I am everywhere, man. So we're going to do this before 8 o'clock. We'll do the keyboard Friday because it was so heartwarming last week when we had people showing up at Tim Hortons for our first anniversary party and people were singing along. It was an emotional moment. So I think it's time to spread our wings and share this song, especially for International Women's Day. You could sing along at home. Road Reverend and Tasha Licious in this morning early. Oh, getting excited about the big melt coming. Oh, here comes the big melt. It is coming. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome into the Beach Bunker. It's good to see you guys again. Sharon Pierce 24 is joining us on Twitch this morning. Maybelline 1962 is here as well. Good to see you this morning. Amanda Marie. Good morning, Sunseekers. She's got a little sun emoji out. Happy International Women's Day. Women make the world go round. This is not pandering. It is the actual truth. From mothers to managers, they just get shit done. Sorry, they get shit done. And you know what I've always admired about women is all the women that I have known over my life are not preoccupied with chasing men. Some are. But men predominantly are occupied with chasing women. And that's always driven me crazy. It's like, now, not outside of work. If you want to chase women, like if you go to work for 8 hours a day, and then the rest of your day is spent chasing women, but that 8 hours you're focused on your task at hand, I applaud you. I love you. I'm not judging you. I don't care. But when you're at work, work is work. Home is home. And maybe it was the industry I was in. I don't know. Because, it's a lot of long hours, entertainment type stuff. I don't like that inter-office dating stuff. It's just not. And guys are terrible. Women have better boundaries. Sorry. Just one of the many millions of things we will say about our beautiful women and celebrate them. And not just that, the incredible accomplishments that they have made and local businesswomen. You know what? I got to say this, too, before we continue. That when we put the show on, there was a time that I was literally, I looked at my sponsor list, and almost every sponsor I had when I first started this show, and I'll never forget this, was a woman-owned business. They were so into social media and the digital space, and they were the early adopters, and I'll never forget that. I said to Tracy, you know what's something I just noticed now? All my meetings are, I met with another woman, another manager, another business owner, all women. It's because they're so smart, because they were on this show. Very, very smart. Good morning, Quentin. Good morning, Cheryl on Twitch. Good morning, happy International Women's Day. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Pork Chop. Good to see you this morning. Zumba Bernice is here, I believe still in Thailand. Do let us know when you get home so we can say welcome home. Ronald Kaslick is joining us on Facebook this morning. Good morning, Ronald. It's good to see you. Happy International Women's Day to Connie and Cindy, both joining us. Connie's on Facebook. Cindy is on Twitch. Nick Adams is here on Facebook. Happy Friday. Jason Scaletta on Facebook. Good to see you, Jason. Good morning. And lots of International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day. Jason says Little Mac versus Mike Tyson from the old Nintendo Punch-Out game. That's so true. Oh, God. It's and it's going to be streamed on Netflix. So if you've got Netflix, you're already in the loop. We're talking about the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. This is, oh, God. If you want to see a guy get the crap beat out of him on television. Now, if Jake Paul wins, I'll eat my hat, I guess. I just can't see that happening. It's not going to happen. Janine Fleury-Urbanovich on Facebook, good morning and welcome. It's good to see you this morning. Pork Chop says, looks more like skid marks in a pair of underwear. Oh, I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Good morning, Derek. Don Nolan is joining us on Facebook. Derek is joining us on Twitch. Thank you. Wendy Tremblay, TGIF, joining us on Facebook this morning. Good to see you. Trev Webb 1 is joining us on Twitch. Dang Dong is here. Good morning. Where's my cake? We're getting into this little Friday routine of cake, hey? It's Cake Friday. Would that be cool? Okay, when the show gets super huge, worldwide, every day we'll have cake. Or every Friday. We should have virtual Cake Friday. Okay, Karen Enns is here on Facebook. Good morning, Karen. It's good to see. Oh, the roadmap looks like underwear. Okay. I might. You're seeing? You're kind of like going to the doctor to see weird cards. You know how the ink blots, skid marks, pork chop sees skid marks on. Oh man, there could be real skid marks. There was at least for the roads that are clean. I don't know if too many roads that are clean. They say they're clean roads, but there's still snow all over the place. So even though roads are good, let's be careful, guys. It's really slippery. It's still quite slippery out there. Karen Enns is here on Facebook. Good morning, Karen. It's good to see you. Debbie Stanchik is here on Facebook, too. Tammy Johnson is here on Facebook. Ryan Marcus is here on Twitch. Good morning to you. Boy, TikTokers are quiet this morning. Oh, there's news that the U.S. government might finally be down to the wire and actually be able to ban TikTok in the United States nationwide. Take it off the store. Take it off of devices. Not good for TikTok users. I'll have more on that coming up. That's probably why. They're cranky. Cranky TikTokers? Are you cranky? Tammy Johnson, did I mention Tammy and Ryan? Yes, I think I did. Cake should be, Nick says after the week we've had, we should all have cake. So true. The snow gone cake. Aaron Aaron Bond is here. Good morning on Facebook. Hi, Aaron. Cams, the live cams show skid marks. Okay, see, now we're going to go over to the live cams. Skid marks. Skid marks on the live cams. From, I figured that you were seeing dirty underwear. You know, those skid marks. I figured it was an ink blot moment we were having there. Molly is here on Twitch. Good morning, Molly. It's good to see you. Jackie Keller is here on Facebook. Welcome. Got any cake left? No, actually, the cake is gone. It was very delicious lemon cake 1 week ago today, the anniversary party. And you know what was really awesome is that we had so many people there, but I'm just starting to realize now how many Sunseekers actually had other things going on that day. And of course, they were sending well wishes and stuff. And I'm thinking, God, if the day comes where we can actually all get together, like everybody who's part of the show, holy cow, that's going to be quite an awesome group of people. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. Awesome. Okay, yesterday's good thing. It's time for yesterday's good thing. What happened yesterday, big or small, we want to hear it all. Something good happened to you yesterday. Something good happened, and we would like to know to start the day on a positive note. So let's do yesterday's good thing. And yesterday's good thing, of course, there were a lot of school divisions that weren't operating yesterday, and my wife works for one of them, so she essentially had the day at home yesterday. And my daughter was working, and my wife and I met my daughter for lunch. Now, my lunch with Amber got canceled because the Trans-Canada was closed, so there was cancellations all over the place. But what happened was Tracy and I met Libby for lunch. We went out for lunch, had an amazing hour-long visit, had a little bit of deep-fried shrimpy Chinese food over at Kim's, which, by the way, they need to bring that buffet back over at the Brandon Clinic, the buffet at Kim's Chinese food. Great Chinese food. But they need to bring the buffet back. There's buffet fans. I told them, I said, I love you guys, love your food, but you got to bring the buffet back. COVID's long gone. Yes, we're going to bring it back. And they still got the buffet stuff set up there in the dining room. And so I went over there and I literally hugged the buffet receptacles. Probably shouldn't have, but I said, it's okay, boys. I'll be back. I'll be back when they bring you back to life, because they were just sitting there, these aluminum trays sitting there empty. But anyway, that was our good thing. We had a wonderful visit. It was fantastic, and so we took the cancellations and postponements and just turned them into something awesome. And I hope you had the chance to do the same. Yesterday's good thing. Mama Sunday says, my good thing was I had virtual coffee with a friend I haven't chatted with in months. So good to catch up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Taking these snow days, these days of rest and relaxation, turning them into something productive. And often we think productive is, I got to clean the house. I got to get the chores done. I got to get this done. I got to get this done. No one's going to remember that you did the laundry on Sunday when it's time for you to leave the planet. Your friend will. That's fantastic. Virtual coffee. And it's pretty cool that, when you have a virtual coffee, it's almost like having a real coffee, right? Like, it's pretty scary how, it was probably one of the few good things that came out of COVID was how now we can just FaceTime everybody and it's just like being in the same room. I love that. And so many people were against that until COVID hit. Then once COVID hit, we kind of had to do it that way. And now people are used to it. And we can have FaceTime all over the place and have coffee with people all over the world. It's so cool. Ryan's good thing. I've seen my neighbor struggle with her child trudging through the snow. So I went and cleared her driveway for her. That is fantastic. But how that story really goes is something like this. Help, we're having a hard time cleaning our driveway. What is this? I hear a damsel in distress. I must go back into my house and change into my cape. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Super Ryan Marcus. Yes, it's all right. It's all right. I'm here. I'm on the scene. No longer will you trudge through the snow. I'm here with my red cape to save you, to get you out of the snow. Stand back, young child. Stand back. As I throw this snow, you must go. No job is too big or too small for Super Ryan. Super Ryan, he is a man of rescue. Super Ryan, he is a man of... Yeah, Ryan! Woo! Maybelline 1962 says, my furnace quit yesterday. It was the thermostat. Whew. Thank God it wasn't the other. Oh, isn't that amazing? You're almost happy. It's like, thank you. Thermostat is like, what, $120? Oh. The furnace goes. Tasha knows all about that. Hers went. Oh, God. That's bad. That's a big hit. But they had replaced the thermostat before, so they came back and did it for free. That is awesome. Good thing. Oh, man. My good thing yesterday was using our 600 points, won on the roll-up to win, and treated myself to an extra-large French vanilla. That is fantastic. That is awesome. Have an awesome weekend, Tyler. And everyone says, Karen, thank you. So good things all around. Lots of good things. Oh, man, you know what's a good thing is when you save money. And saving money is what I'm all about. If it comes up to, when it's time for mortgage renewal, please visit my friends at Sunrise Credit Union. Cooperative banking where you're not just a customer, but you're a member of a very important group of people. Experience freedom from fees with Sunrise Credit Union and receive up to $2,000 when you transfer over an existing mortgage. So not only can you get a great rate from Sunrise Credit Union, but $2,000 in your jeans. Some conditions apply. See one of Sunrise CU's 19 branches for all the details, or simply visit them online at sunrisecu.mb.ca. Co-ops of Westman, they have got another great sale on right now, and I'll tell you, they have got some amazing beef roast. I was in yesterday, and beautiful beef roast, $4.99 a pound. Get in there, get them for the barbecue. You can chop them up. You do them a little bit in the smoker, and then you can put them in the slow cooker. I love the meat at Co-ops of Westman. He is the official meat supplier of the Tyler Glen Show. And we are nothing without our farmers. And 4-H is a big part of that, of course. And 4-H Speech Club is going to be at this year's Royal Manitoba Winter Fair. We're trying to gather up all the 4-H Speech Club members from across Western Manitoba for a big competition on March the 26th. And one group will win a $250 co-op gift card. I'm going to be there. You're going to be there. If you know some 4-H Speech Club members, please let them know about this or have them visit coopsofwestman.ca. There's all kinds of information on social media about it too, and I look forward to seeing those kids. And Leon's Furniture Superstore at 3635 Victoria Avenue has Feel the Deal on this weekend. So now that you can get out from underneath that snow, you can shop for patio furniture. Remember that? Remember when you could sit outside, and I know it's ridiculous. It's minus 30 with the wind chill this morning, but hang on. The sun is going to be coming out this weekend, and you're going to be dreaming of patio furniture. And you can save this weekend up to $500 on select patio furniture. You know what I'm talking about. The beautiful wicker furniture your neighbor has, and you've said, one of these years I'm going to get that furniture. This could be the weekend. Go to Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. Go to leons.ca. And take a look at the patio furniture. And maybe if you're looking for some stuff inside, they've got lots of sale items on couches, love seats, beds, mattresses, and more. Feel the deal this weekend at Leon's. Porky Jr. is here. Good morning, Porky Jr. Speaking of good co-op meat, there he goes, Porky Jr. Molly says, and to add to mine, my friend and coworker and I have some really good chats this week. Good for the mental health. You know what? I think we did. I think we did okay this week. It was a crappy week. It was cold. It was snowy. Nature tried to take you out. And yet here you are. Here we are in the beach bunker, headed to the beach, headed to the weekend, headed to the barbecue and a cold beverage. Or maybe a hot beverage, whatever it is you want for a beverage. In fact, we'll take a look, coming up on the show, we'll take a look at the 10 best beverages. According to dietitians, I don't think beer made the list. I'd be very surprised if beer made the list. 10 of the healthiest beverages that we can have if you want to be healthy. And if you don't want to be healthy and you want to be like me, bring on the tequila, bring on the beer. The weekend is here. Our Friday webcam is Hollywood, Florida, where they're getting up and at 'em and ready for the weekend, getting ready, running around, having some fun. It's beach time. Back in a second. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. People moving, getting ready. Get those chairs ready to go. Let's get them out. Let's get those chairs out to the beach. We need to have some beach time. Yeah, it's coming up. We're going to have some sunshine, and we're going to have a beautiful weekend. Oh, allow me to be the first to tell you that you have got a gorgeous weekend in store. Sunshine. Temperatures finally at normal for this time of year. And again, this is your last call for the... This is your last call for get the snow out of the way. Away from foundations. Away from the gutters. Away, get things cleaned out because she's going to start melting, and it's going to happen when you get home from work today. Tinkle, tinkle, trickle, trickle, tinkle, tinkle, trickle, trickle, and then it's going to be all weekend. Car washes will be backed up. Mud and the city streets that they did not get to. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. Because remember under all that snow, the potholes we had? Oh, just wait. Just wait. That snow's going to melt and the water's going to go in, and we're going to have ourselves some fun this weekend. It's going to be a fun pothole weekend. Oh, God bless auto mechanics. Shocks and struts. Shocks and struts. What the hell was that bump? I think I lost my undercarriage. Yeah, we're gonna go from, geez, I can't drive in all this snow to, geez, I can't drive on the moon. It's gonna be nuts. Anywho, we'll deal with that later today. We're gonna get through this morning first. And it is cold. Damn, minus 30 with the wind chill. Feels like minus 22, but I bet you before we even get done the show, we will be into the teens, and it's going to warm up real quick. We are in for +2, +4, lots of sunshine, lots of melting. It's going to be great. 11 days to go until the official start of spring. 11 days, 15 hours, 26 minutes. Good morning, Colleen McD on Facebook. It is nice to see you. Here is our wind chill map this morning. And in just a second, we're going to talk to Lindsay at Westman Shuttle. See if Lindsay, if I'm not feeling good about flying, will drive me to Las Vegas. Do you think that's a possibility? Do you think he'll do it? Yes or no? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. And one last map here to show you. Let's take a look at how the snowpack is looking. So, yeah, there's still a little bit of snow lying around. Although Alberta, boy, she's dry out there. Holy cow. It's going to be a dry spring and summer out in Alberta, boy. And you can start to see that there's some areas of southern Saskatchewan that are losing what's left of their snow, too. So the moisture is great for our farmers. And this moisture was much needed. And we can breathe a sigh of relief. And, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome indeed for our farming friends. Yes. And Lindsay joins us this morning. And, Lindsay, I'm so glad that you're able to join us from Westman Shuttle to talk about your new business and what you've got going on and how this is going to benefit people in our region that need to get into Winnipeg. Tell us what you got going on, Lindsay.
Okay, well, thanks for having me on, Tyler. We started a business called Westman Shuttle about 2.5 weeks ago. We did a lot of market research in the community, and we felt that there was a big need for people to get transportation from Brandon to Winnipeg and then, of course, return. As most people in Brandon know, there's the Brandon Airport Shuttle, but they primarily cater to the airport. So we do that as well, but we also wanted to cater to, some other drop-off points in Winnipeg, like we're currently dropping off at Costco, Polo Park, Health Sciences Center for medical appointments, and then the outlet mall. So people we talked to since the closure of Greyhound have had no options to get into Winnipeg. So we decided to launch this, and then we've actually expanded it even a little bit further now. And we actually offer a premium service for a few dollars more. We'll take you right where you want to go in Winnipeg, because not everybody that has a medical appointment maybe needs to go to Health Sciences. Maybe they need to go to the Pan Am Clinic or St. Boniface or Misericordia. And so far, that's been extremely popular, especially for the senior population, who Brandon lacks specialists. Everybody's got to go to Winnipeg. Some of the seniors maybe don't like to drive for lots of reasons, and then they don't have to get a family member to take a day off work to get them in there. So that's another service we're offering as well. So we just thought that there was a big need for it, and we're hoping to expand and get more vehicles as time goes on.
So tell me, Lindsay, what's involved in the process? So I need to get into Winnipeg. I know kind of maybe what day I want to go. Is it something that's done online? Walk us through that.
Sure, we've got a really great, very easy to use interactive website. You go to voicemanusa.com. You go in and you book your ride. So you can book a one-way from Brandon to Winnipeg, or you can go a round trip, Brandon, Winnipeg, Winnipeg, Brandon, and then the premium service the same way. So you click on book a ride, you click on the date you want to go, and you click on the service that you want. And then in the notes, you tell us where you want to be picked up. We'll pick you up right at your residence in Brandon. We'll take you where you need to go. So let's, for example, you needed to go to a medical appointment at 10:30 on Tuesday, whatever date, St. Boniface. You put that in the notes, and then our driver knows that, and we make arrangements, and we get you there and pick you up and bring you right back to Brandon, right to your residence.
Nice. And how many people are riding with me? Is it a
seven.
big van?
We have 7-passenger van. It's classified as an 8-passenger, but that includes the driver. So we have a very nice. It's not really a traditional van. These vans are built to handle passengers. So the seats are a little more upscale. They're a lot more comfortable. There's a very high roof in them, so you can actually stand up when you board and sit down in your seat. So it's got a very high roof. It's very, very smooth, comfortable ride. So currently we have enough room to carry 7 people. If the demand is there, and I'm hoping it is, and I think it will be, we'll add another vehicle, and that'll be a 12-passenger. So we'll have 2. And then that'll also give us the option to maybe stagger our departure times in Brandon as well as Winnipeg. So we'll try to be a little bit more flexible for some people. We've had a lot of people book to the airport as well, and we take them there. We've had people that want to go to Polo Park and shop, or do a Costco run, or do whatever, and we're doing that now as well.
Excellent. Okay, that's great. So shopping, doctor's appointments. What about sporting events?
Good point. I've had some people reach out, and this is something we're definitely going to look at. I've had people wanting to know if they could book to go to a Jets game, go to a Bombers game. We have 7 passengers, so 6, you and 6 of your buddies. If you want to go to a Jets game, and we have the date available, we'll take you in. You can have a couple of soda pops if you want, and don't have to worry about drinking and driving.
Totally.
And we'll bring you home. I've had people reach out for Dauphin Country Fest, Minnedosa Rock Festival. I've had people reach out wanting to book for weddings. Also, as well, book to go to Morden to the Corn and Apple Festival. Lots of different things that we can do based on availability and how many vehicles we have. But I do really want to expand and be able to cater to that. I've even thought about doing weekend trips starting in May, and maybe every Saturday or every Sunday, and doing a Clear Lake run. Just go up for the day, take maybe some seniors or anybody who wants to go, leave Brandon at say 8 or 9 in the morning, get them to Clear Lake. They can spend the day, get back on the shuttle, and we'll bring them home, and we'll price it accordingly so it includes your admission to the park. So we've had a lot of interest for a lot of different events. Yes, Tyler.
Anybody ask about Vegas yet? Will you take me to Vegas?
No, they haven't asked about Vegas.
Okay, I get to be the first. I get to be the first.
Well, that might cost you a little bit of money, but we'll do anything, I think. I've had some people actually even talk about taking people to the Briar in Regina.
Wow.
I had one lady give me a call, and she wanted to book it, to go because her husband's working there, and she just wanted to know if we would take her. I said, well, I'll take you, but it's not feasible just to take one person,
Well, if you get a group of people, go to Vegas, you can pretty much go anywhere. I mean, you're kind of...
I definitely will sign up to be the driver for that trip, for sure.
Okay, so a quick recap before we let you go, Lindsay. The best way to go about this is really probably going to the website, right?
It is. It's www.westmanshuttle.com. Very easy website to go to, very easy to navigate. Or if you have any questions or concerns, you can get a hold of us at info@westmanshuttle.com by email, or you can give me a call at 204-730-2333.
Awesome. I have a feeling we'll be talking again, and maybe
That would-
maybe Vegas, maybe other stuff. But Lindsay,
Well,
congratulations on the new business, and I'm sure
Thank you, Tyler.
we'll see you soon,
And-
pal.
Thanks for having me on. Have a great day.
All right, so that was yesterday that we had a chat with Lindsay. You could tell because the shirt is different. You know, those paying attention. But very, very cool that this business now is in Brandon, especially as he was saying, our bus service is gone, so how are you going to get anywhere? And he said he'll take me to Vegas. So, and I think, you know, he's Lindsay is a fan of the show. I appreciate it. Good morning, Lindsay, lurker. And so there may be, I don't know, lots of stuff coming with Westman Shuttle. We'll have to see what develops there. And lots of positive reaction in chat. Much needed for Brandon. Well, much needed for the area, too. I mean, you get the shuttle in Brandon, but I'm sure people in Manitosa would want to use it. Shiloh and Forest and people from all over the place. So that's fantastic. Pork Chop says, weekend in Minot. Where would you want to go? Anywhere in North America. Mexico. Like, I should have asked him. Lindsay, will you take me to Mexico? Can we go all the way down to? He probably will. I mean, if he can drive, they'll take you there. Blessed Mama says, this is awesome, Lindsay. Happy for you. Congratulations. Cindy says, I have a doctor's appointment at the Gold Nugget. Slot machine 44 at the back wall. Doctor's appointment. Can you pick me up when I'm done? I got a prescription for shrimp cocktail. Netlock says, Lindsay and his company are amazing, very friendly and accommodating. Oh, somebody's taken it already. There you go. That's awesome. Do you need a carry-on? What, you'd like to be carried on? You'd like to be taken along? That's awesome, says Molly. Yes. Very cool. Lots of positive reaction. Very good. Thanks for coming on, Lindsay. Best of luck. We'll see you on the road. And again, if you need a ride, Westman Shuttle, go to westmanshuttle.com. Okay, it's International Women's Day today, and we are celebrating women far and wide. I'm going to jump on to the old Facebook. If you want to say a special shout out in chat to the special woman in your life, now would be the time to do it. I'm going to get some pictures of my favorite women on Facebook later today. Christine says she works with some great women, including Kate Jackman Atkinson, Michelle Gilmore, Nadas Asham, Amanda Lodge. Oh, the list is long for all these incredible women. Brandy Fungslang, Falk, Carla DM, Ruth Bruno Basco, Brittany Jones, and many, many more. Christine says, Amanda, we have the best group of ladies in one building. You would think that we wouldn't get along as well, but we're just the right dash of weird, a pinch of crazy, and a splash of spicy. Isn't that the greatest workplace? Isn't that great? Never been so happy to get up and go to work as with this crew. Oh, man. They're just happy to get up and see each other. How much fun is that? Very cool. Good morning, Christine. And Christine, I believe, is in Gladstone. Road Reverend says a shout out to all the beautiful and amazing women in the beach bunker. Without question. Without question. We've got Tasha Licious in here, Blessed Mama, and Molly. Happy Women's Day. Happy Women's Day to Cindy as well. We love you, Cindy, and Megan, and Colleen, and Alicia, and Deborah, and I know I'm going to. Karen is. We want to say a special good morning to Karen. She's been with us such a long time too. Mama Sunday, of course. Oh, and I've made the mistake of listing the names, but I'm going to do my best. Maybelline, happy Women's Day. We love you. We love you, Jackie and Lillian. You know, Aaron and Tammy and Debbie and another Karen. We got two Karens in chat, and Wendy and Dawn. And we got two Connies as well, and a Janine. Good morning, Janine, and happy Women's Day. We love you. Happy Women's Day to all our women. Happy Women's Day. There's nothing like a woman. There is nothing like a lady. Happy Women's Day to one and all. Happy Women's Day to you. Men can be quite greasy, men can be quite bad, but women are so lovely. They're never rarely sad. Women are the best. Women are the greatest. They keep our things on track, and they'll never make us latest. That part's a lie. They do make us late. That's the only thing. Women are the greatest. Women are the best. Happy International Women's Day. And happy, wonderful Women's Day to all the rest. I just made that up on the spot. If I offended anybody, I apologize. The opinions expressed are those entirely of the host and not responsible for any... Keep singing, says Tasha. Thanks, Tosh. I got one fan. Woo! Happy Women's Day. Look at that. Terry has got a big clap going on. Michelle says thank you. Jody says yes. Dawn says, my wife, Colette Scott, she empowers me and others. I'm so blessed to have the women in my life that I do, says Megan, especially my mom. And yes, my women are my biggest supporters. The women, I call them my women, but they're the women in my life. Of course, starts with my lovely wife, Tracy. Without her, there is no Tyler Glen. There is, behind every man, there stands a woman that is, behind anyone that is halfly successful, there's usually, most likely, a very strong and supportive woman who does not get the credit that they deserve. And support system numero uno is Trace. She encourages me and tells me to, do things when I am very doubtful, and I think to myself, no, this is going to be stupid. She's got the fire extinguisher for that voice in your head, and you need either a friend or a partner, somebody close to you that has the fire extinguisher to shut up the little person on your shoulder that says, you can't do that. You're not good enough. You're stupid. Blah, 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 blah. You need somebody with the fire extinguisher go psh, psh, and put that out. And that's Tracy. And she's always supported me 100%. And to the point where I'm starting to question her sanity, going, because you're supporting me, why are you trying to walk me off the end of the plank here? What's going on here? I don't know if I'd be very supportive of a crazy person like your husband. Cindy says, is there an International Men's Day? I don't know that, actually. I don't know. We could probably look that up. Road Reverend says, it was a pleasure meeting Tracy. It was a nice surprise. I didn't think she was going to be able to make it to the anniversary show, but she did get to meet a few Sunseekers. And for those who have been on a Starjet, they know Tracy. And then, of course, there is my mom, who is an off and on Sunseeker. They'll watch and listen from Texas when they are there through the winter, and at home too. Big supporter. My daughter Liberty and my sister Miranda, and even my sister-in-laws and mother-in-laws. And I like crazy. They're all just a little bit crazy, but that's just Jim Dandy by me. You could be a whole lot crazy. Just be a nice person and supportive, and we will get along just fine. And, all the women in my life just a little bit crazy. Connie says November 19th is Men's Day. I don't know what's supposed to happen that day. I thought that was like in February, like close to Valentine's Day. Oh, Movember, yeah, Connie, thank you. Makes sense with Movember, yeah. So they tied in with the prostate cancer awareness campaigns and stuff like that. So Women's Day is much more fun. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little biased there. But without my mom, I wouldn't be where I am, says Megan. Well, and that's the thing. The women are the kind of the backbone. Let's face it. They're the. What I'd like to see is more women head coaches in things like football. Now, we've got women referees in football. But I think that, and for that matter, if you've got women running organizations, can you imagine, them running like so many more companies, managing so many more businesses? I think it'd be absolutely fantastic. We've got a way to go, but I think in these highly stressful situations in the NFL, for example, I'm thinking of NFL for a moment. Some of these situations are incredibly stressful. It's hard not to get wrapped up in them and keep a level head. And I want to see some female coaches in the NFL. That's what. And for that matter, now that we've got women's hockey, like women's professional hockey, I think we will see the day when women and men play on the same ice surface. And I think it should be merit-based. Don't get me wrong. It should always be merit-based. But imagine a world where it is merit-based, and you've got the first couple of women with full-time positions in the main NHL, the main league. People are going to tune in from all four corners of the world to see that. Because there's a merit-based sport where it's like, okay, we've got two women who are going to absolutely crush the guys who are on the ice right now. I'm tuning in. It's kind of like this fight that we've got coming up between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Jake Paul could take Mike Tyson. I don't think he will. I'm just out on a limb. But everyone's going to be tuning in because everyone wants to see what's going to happen. And if you got these women coming into the main NHL, I think that would be a good thing. It'd be a huge thing for ratings, be massive. And I think we'll see that day. Not next year, probably be a few years off. But what's going to happen is we're going to see some real serious development in this women's NHL, the women's hockey league. And Quentin says, please don't hurt me. Well, there's going to be a couple that are going to come through the ranks, and they are going to hurt people. And it's going to be fun to watch. Let's be honest. It's going to be great. Quentin says, they definitely keep a cooler head, especially when you remind them to calm down. Well, now, those are the words. Oh, boy. After you get married, that is that's part of the handbook, right? That's part of the rule book. Yeah. I mean, everybody gets upset. But I don't know why we find it in ourselves as guys to say, yes, calm down. Honey, calm down. That never ends well. Never. So if you're a young man, maybe you're starting a new relationship, let Uncle Ty give you some words of advice. You want to say 100 more times, you want to say this. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. Bing, 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 bing. And never calm down. Replace calm down with I'm sorry. I was wrong. It'll never happen again. Life will be easier. And you can go back to your regularly scheduled cerveza on the patio and the barbecue. Amanda says, never say calm down, ever. It turns up the crazy. It is. You know what it is? It is the emotional equivalent of I've got a grease fire in my kitchen and, oh, God, the bacon is on fire. Bacon. Somebody grab a whole bunch of water, please. Let's dump a whole bunch of water on this fiery bacon. It's the emotional equivalent of that. Honey, you just need to calm down. Here comes the water. Oh, we got ourselves a... Just calm down. Oh, man. Quentin has money. You think that Jake Paul's going to beat Mike Tyson? Are you serious? You think it's going to happen? Really? Oh, boy. I smell a bet coming on. Now we might be into some betting area. Mike Tyson should not be a free man. He's a killer. He is a killer. Oh, boy. I can't wait to see that. We'll have more on that coming up. First, speaking of awesome women, Andrea Epp is the name you find on the door when you go to Epp Law Office. And she is not only an amazing attorney, but she is also a philanthropist. She's so involved in the community. And listen, I've known Andrea for a long time. She's just a genuinely nice human being. And when you know what that means. And it was rather interesting when she decided to go into law. I'm like, she's too nice to go into law. Because lawyers, they get a bad rap, right? But Andrea has completely, in her lane anyway, has completely made that profession in her own little way, her little office there, an amazing little place. She's got a great team over on 18th Street. And happy International Women's Day to Andrea and all the women at EP Law Office. Go see them for corporate law, real estate law, estate law, and they're over at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from RBC on 18th. And chances are you'll run into Andrea at one of the many community events because, again, they're a very community-minded place. I would also like to say good morning to Michelle Jonas at Elkhorn Resort Clarso Spa. Michelle is the marketing person up at Elkhorn Resort Clarso Spa. Now, and Michelle is not alone. She works with a great group of women up there. So I want to say good morning to all the women at Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. Can you imagine what kind of job that is? Working amidst all those beautiful outdoor pools, people coming from around the world to come and soak at Riding Mountain National Park. That would be a really cool job. People are coming from all over the world to come and relax with you. And you can do that too at Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. Check them out online. The videos are incredible. Go to the website, elkhornresort.com. They have a stay and stay special until spa and stay special until March 21st. One night stay in a room at the Elkhorn and one Clarso Nordic Spa Pass for $129 per person based on double occupancy, and you can add a second night for $60. Some restrictions apply. Call the Elkhorn Resort for more details on that. Also, at the crew at Murray's, and boy, they have got some amazing women from the sales department to the service department to the finance department. The crew at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, first class all the way. Happy International Women's Day to all the wonderful women at Murray's. Have an awesome day. They are such great, smart and strong and super awesome to deal with. Whether you're getting something as simple as an oil change or buying a brand new vehicle, go and see one of the friendly staff at at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And Trev is there too. Trev is the thorn among the roses. You can tell if I said that. Happy International Women's Day, Cindy. Thank you. And we do have to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok. Thank you for being here, TikTokers. Good luck with the incoming from Congress. We'll talk about that on Twitch. Apparently, TikTok may be coming. See you, Jack. Thanks for being here. Jack and the crew on TikTok. Have a great weekend. And we'll have more on the developments of TikTok coming up next hour in hour 2 of the show. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. That's where we're going, TikTokers. Thanks for being here for hour 1. Come on over, celebrate the rest of your Friday with us at twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. ABC on TikTok. It's free to watch. If you want to join, it's also free. Just takes a couple minutes, but just come on over and watch. And then after the show is done, sign up for an account, get yourself a username, and you're good to go. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. See you, TikTok. And as Tosh says, happy TikTok, happy International Women's Day. To all the women of TikTok, farewell. Have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday at 7 a.m., okay? And off they go, the women of TikTok. The women of TikTok are going goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. The women of TikTok. Oh, I was going to do the keyboard and I lied. Oh, I was going to do the keyboard. I got carried away. Come on over, well, maybe we'll leave Facebook on for the first little bit. Okay, we'll say, well, should we leave everybody? Okay, let's do a break, then I'll come back with the keyboard. I feel bad. I don't want to, although we kicked the TikTokers out already. Sorry, TikTokers. You lose out on the keyboard. They won't know. They'll be okay. They can live without the keyboard. I'm thinking that age group is probably going to be all right, but life will go on. We'll take a quick beach break. Back with the keyboard in a sec. All right, getting set up for the keyboard. The keyboard. Here's a look at our roads this morning, and again, things are looking good on the highways. What a nice change. Good job, Department of Highways. Good job. City of Brandon is trying to get to as many roads as they can. In fact, you know what? I might be able to even pull that map up. Here's a look at the Manitoba Highways map this morning, and everything is looking good for the most part. Partial cover on 45 and 16 for a little bit. Down around Surrey, still a little bit slippery. Still a little bit slippery. Tasha says we should bring TikTok back. Maybe we will. They'll just all of a sudden I'll pop in with this hat on. This is going to be... They're gonna come back and go, what the hell happened? They've never seen the hat before. They've never seen the Friday hat. They're gonna wonder what the hell is going on. This guy has lost his damn mind. Well, that's a long time ago. That ship has sailed. Air temperature across North America. That's the map you're looking at right there. And here is our wind chill map this morning. And let me see if I can bring back TikTok without any degree of complication. Hang on a second here. Okay, TikTok. Let's see. All right, let's get you back into the main beach bunker. Here we go. See if TikTok will have me for round 2. TikTok, testing, TikTok. We'll call this the Friday song. The Friday song. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go back and see if we can get back online here. And there we go. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. TikTok. Testing. Sibilance. Aerosmith. TikTok. Aerosmith. Van Halen, Panama, Panama. Okay, and it's working. We are back on TikTok. We are back with everybody, and we are ready for the Friday song. And we really need it. It's been an awful week. So much snow, so much shoveling, so much snow blowing. It's time to blow off some steam. It's time to enjoy some sunshine. It is time to enjoy the weekend. And there's no better way to enjoy the weekend than with the world-famous, world-renowned, now double platinum, triple platinum, Apple iTunes #1 in the category of non-polka, non-instrumental, amateur, Canadian content category #1 on iTunes. It's the weekend song. Here it is. Here's the weekend song. Let's fire it up. Baby. Gonna dedicate this to Grandpa Joe, who didn't fall down yesterday. Grandpa Joe didn't fall down. Grandpa Joe. Everybody gets it. Hey, Carrie. Hi, Karen. Marching into the weekend, here we go. That's a march. That's what I want. That's the beat. I don't care what your mama says. Weekend time is here. I don't care what your daddy says. The weekend will soon be here. All I know is work is done, and now it's time to have some fun. Have some fun. Oh yeah, the weekend starts today. The weekend starts today. I don't care what the mayor says. Weekends are full of cheer. I don't care if you think it's a lie. The weekend will soon be here. I don't care about the CIA, and I don't care what the calendars say, 'cause the weekend starts today. Weekend starts today. Weekend starts today. Grandpa Joe didn't fall down. Grandpa Joe didn't know where he was, but it doesn't matter now. Grandpa Joe is back. Ho, 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 we survived the snow. We survived the snow just fine. Woo! Weekend time is here. Weekend time is here. Yes, happy International Women's Day. To all the girls I've loved before. No, we won't do that. We won't torture you. We won't torture you with that. To all the girls I've loved before, who shoveled snowflakes at my door, who had the snowblower going, down the road we're rolling, to all the girls I've loved before. Ribbit, ribbit. All right. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Debbie. Happy Friday. Happy International Women's Day to all you amazing women. Yes. Thank you for the claps, Uncle Bo. Thank you. Thank you. And Pork Chop is needs a maze in the yard for Doggy. Play for Doggy. Okay, now we can say goodbye to everybody. Now we can wish everybody a nice weekend. Now we can say goodbye. Now, thank you for a great week, you guys. I can't do it without you. I know we've got some people on other platforms watching and are a little scared to make the jump. I understand that. It's okay. We'll see you someday, I know, because we're not going anywhere anytime soon. So we're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show for the remainder of the show. Thank you, TikTokers. See you, Amanda. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the song, TikTokers. Now we have to say goodbye. Catch you later. Monday at 7 a.m. Okay. Thanks, Tosh. Thanks to Tosh. The TikTokers can thank Tosh for the extra bonus time. And now we'll say goodbye to our friends on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thank you for being here.